Hello and good evening to you, or good day, good afternoon, whatever time you're going to be looking at this. My name is Cheryl Holmes, and I think this is a really interesting assignment because we get a chance to see each other, and at the end of this course, um, just to go over what we were assigned to do. The question that we are asked to respond to is how does service research, how can it improve my specific area of specialization? Let me first tell you a little bit about the area that is my focus, not just for this course, but for the dissertation as well. As a family therapist in private practice here in New York City, I am a motivational speaker, speak internationally, and the author of three and a half books. The other one is not completed. I get a chance to interface with couples, couples who are either entering, enriching, or exiting a marriage. In all three phases that I mentioned, there is an overwhelming dependence on feelings. You hear people talk a lot about the criteria for being married being love. So there is a heavy, overwhelming dependence on feelings, emotions when making decisions to enter or exit the marriage. And a marriage is only considered to be going well if the couple feel, again, that word, feel, you hear someone say, I feel that you don't love me anymore. I feel we're not getting along. That word is the word that becomes troublesome. So um, that's the time that they would consider whether using feelings to consider whether or not their relationship is going well or if they're being loved. So my goal is to show that that heavy dependence on emotion, love, dopamine, serotonin has cost not just families, but communities, nations, and by extension, the world. This cost is not just an emotional cost, but economical, in that the demise of a marriage affects the type of education that the children can have, the financial stability of the family, which may many times have to be stabilized or subsidized by the government. The cost of the involvement of social services, judges, attorneys, and administrative staff is what I'm talking about. And this is just a short list of the people who get involved when a relationship ends. Because of the weight of the demise of a marriage, there should be a better structured way to decide on a life partner. And it is our belief that this should be mandated. There should be a mandate, there should be mandated premarital and pre-divorce counseling required of couples before they enter or exit a marriage. So we're advocating for a transformation in the way that not just the couples view love and relationship, but also the the states and countries. With this as our backdrop, let me attempt to answer the question, which is how can service research improve this area of specialization? We will use this method of research to foster transformation in the lives of the couples with a desire to marry, those couples with a desire to marry, or those already married, to try to divorce proof or minimize the divorce. Gustav Soon, I know I messed up his name, the author and his friends, in their article titled Conducting Service Research That Matters, shares with us the benefits of transformative service research, citing that TSR being transformative service research, is defined as service research that centers on creating uplifting changes and improvements in the well-beings of family. This is specifically our objective. We can use this method of research to enhance the lives of couples, their communities, and even further into their states and even countries. The author that I just cited, he goes on to say and in fact shares with us and proves that this would be a benefit to research. He stated that service research can and should make a difference in the people it investigates. And this is specifically what we want to do. We don't want to only create a document that can be read, but we want to create a document, a research document that would transform. And I believe this method would help us. It is our belief that this type of research is uniquely equipped to undertake the challenge of conducting research that matters, research that is not conventional, research that's outside the box, research that would cause couples to rethink how and why they do marriages and be challenged to take love out of that initial decision making, take love out of the major decisions that they're going to make, and replace it with strategies, facts, looking at compatibility, looking at purpose, looking at cultural backgrounds and beliefs, and really kind of going back to what may be considered prearranged marriages. This type of research would not only point out what is wrong with the present way of choosing a life partner, but it also allows you to see the benefits of the transformation. There's so many people who can benefit from having a relationship that works. And a lot of times relationships are not working because they're the couple they do not have the skill. I believe in doing this type of research, getting these individuals involved in doing the research as well would be transformative for them. And so this type of research would be of great benefit to us. Thank you so much.